What's up, Powder Keg? It's the influencer Brian Zane here with the impresario of POW Pro Wrestling, Mr. Ooh La La. And folks, this week's episode of POW is something really action-packed. A lot of personal animosity is at the core of the matches you're going to see tonight, mister.
That's right, in our main event, it's the POW Wrestling Champion, TITUS ALEXANDER, taking on a man who is essentially his uncle. The nice guy, VINNIE MASSARO, you know. Titus has known Vinny since Titus was just playing with little building blocks. So Vinny, he has some new, perhaps less fun toys in store for Titus.
It's a family affair between VINNIE MASSARO and TITUS ALEXANDER. You'll hear from Titus's father, the big ugly J.D. Bishop, later in this show. But folks, Fallout from Back From Beyond. Six-man action up next as Hammerstone and his good friends, the Blanchard brothers, take on Malcolm Flex and Cool Heels. Check it out.
Introducing first from Portland, Oregon, at a combined weight of 450 pounds, the vet Eric Wright and Salty Richard Sincere, Cool Heel. And their partner from Newburgh, New York, at 282 pounds, the Honorable Malcolm Flex.
What is up, everyone? It is I, the voice of POW Pro Wrestling, Jonas Albert Robinson, here on POW Pro Wrestling on Wrestling with Regret, getting ready for some six-man tag team action featuring my homies, the Cool Heels.
All right, cut it, because it is time once again for your cheap pop of the evening. Allow me to introduce to you Malcolm Flex, Salty Richard Sincere, I am Eric Wright, and we up. Pleasure Creek, Oregon, by way of Eugene, Oregon, at a combined weight of 565 pounds, double B, double bad, double Blanchard, and the Prince of Eugene, Jeremy Blanchard. They are the Blanchard brothers. And their tag team partner from Phoenix, Arizona, weighing 256 pounds, he is Hammerstone.
A lot of animosity brewing in this one. Hammerstone doesn't like Malcolm Flex doesn't like Hammerstone, the Blanchards don't like Cool Heels, and Richard Sincere doesn't like anybody.
All right, we're here at POW Pro Wrestling. With me on commentary, you probably already introduced yourself, didn't you, Jonas?
That's right, I introduced myself. I
got yourself over already, good to go.
That's what I do best.
Yep. We've got ourselves a six-man here in historic MacArthur Court. It's a whole lot of man in there, if you ask me, Jonas.
A whole lot of man. And also Eric Wright.
Yes, true. The vet, Eric
The
Wright.
vet.
Easy, Tiger.
I'm trying to place what the Blanchard's ring attire looks like to me, and I can't place it.
It's a few shades lighter than Tar Heel blue.
Yeah, it's definitely baby infant blue, that's for sure. Bubba going sans shoes like always.
Could not pay me enough to be in the wrestling ring without shoes on.
No, you automatically get staff or whatever. Okay, Flex wants Hammerstone.
A lot of unsettled business between Flex and Hammerstone.
Yep, last month, double DQ between these big men. Hammer, he looks bigger this month than last month. I mean, he told me 256 pounds, but that might be a lie. I'm guessing there's another 6-7 pounds in there someplace.
How much is the other leg?
Exactly. Oh!
Don't turn your back on an opponent.
Especially one like Malcolm Flex.
Bubba Blanchard should know better than that.
Yeesh.
Tags out to the vet.
The vet.
Eric Wright putting the boots.
If you want to call him boots.
Another foot tag.
In comes the salty one.
I was saying earlier, all the animosity between these teams. Blanchards don't like the cool heels. Flex doesn't like Hammerstone. Hammerstone doesn't like Flex. And Sincere does not like anybody.
Except that Hammerstone encouraged Flex to dump the heels and go on his own. I mean, obviously that isn't the case right now.
Home wrecker.
I suppose. But like we said last month, or in the last show, Hammerstone undefeated as the MLW World Heavyweight Champion, also undefeated at POW. And but Hammerstone's never scored a pinfall win against Flex either. So that's telling you something about Flex.
Yeah, Flex is as tough as they come. Cool heels, Eric and Richard, they hitched their star to the right wagon.
That's right, they did. And Bubba Blanchard, as they say, in the wrong part of town.
Now, if I'm the cool heels, I want to ground Bubba Blanchard as much as possible. If he's on his feet, he can hook you and throw you for a suplex, and that's the last thing anybody wants to happen.
Yeah, and Bubba, I would guess Bubba's tipping the scales probably somewhere in the 310, 320 mark. Uh-oh. And there you go. That's what you were saying. Bubba makes the tag into Jeremy. Eric skinned the cat, I think. Thinks he's okay. Jeremy says, "No, not today, kiddo."
Might want to turn around. Or maybe not turn around. Just bail.
But again, so now without turning around, could it be Bubba? Could it be Jeremy? Could it be Bubba? Could it be Jeremy? It's definitely not Hammerstone. Big right hand by Jeremy Blanchard. Another big right hand.
One of the best right hands in the Northwest.
Oof. I would go so far as to say possibly the world. Big back body drop goes Eric Wright. Woo, dang.
Ref needs to get him out of the corner. There you go. There you go, Eric.
Well, I mean, that's not how you should do it, but that's how he does it.
You can train anything. You can train lots of parts of the body, but you cannot train your eyeballs.
That's true. That usually when things get stuck in your eyeballs, it's no good.
There you go. Cut the ring in half.
And that's something the Cool Heels have been doing real well now and in previous matches is they like to cut the ring off.
That's Tag Team Wrestling 101.
It is. I would say probably one of the most dangerous mat tacticians in the Northwest is Richard Sincere. Guy's a brown belt in judo, purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, trains in Muay Thai, Krav Maga.
He's got a mean streak a mile wide.
Yep, longer than that mustache he's got for sure. But the one thing Jeremy Blanchard's got on him is experience. European uppercut by Jeremy Blanchard.
Signals the Hammerstone.
Big hammer in.
You could show a movie on Hammerstone's back.
Yeah, like an IMAX movie, not just a regular movie.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Has him hooked.
Big exploder suplex. Only a 2 count.
Richard Sincere is in trouble. He needs to get out of there.
Yeah. Remember when I said that Jeremy has experience over Richard Sincere? Pretty sure Hammer is stronger than Richard Sincere.
I think Hammer might be stronger than any, like the whole other team combined.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, on his head. Say goodnight, Eric.
And then locks those arms around the neck.
Those are big arms.
Eric really favoring that eye rake in this match.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I mean, it's definitely an illegal move, but I think it's one of his best.
Yeah. No, you can't let him get back up. There you go. Malcolm Flex hits like a bus. I'm sure I'm feeling them Laker colors, though.
Whips Bubba across. Oh, like a Mack truck goes Malcolm Flex.
And timber goes Bubba.
One, two, only a 2 count.
Gotta hook the leg. Bubba fights to his feet.
And tags Jeremy.
So we've seen suplexes from Hammerstone and Bubba.
Oh, suplexes aren't really Jeremy's thing, though.
Nah, just popping it in the mouth is Jeremy's thing.
Yep. Why suplex somebody when you can just punch them? It's a lot less work. See?
There you go. Still some fight left in Malcolm Flex.
A lot of fight left in Malcolm Flex, that is for sure. These two going toe-to-toe. Jeremy getting the better of him, though. Irish whip across, reversal. Oh, Flex with the big shoulder in the corner.
That'll shift your guts around.
That could be it. Good. I mean, I'm surprised when you got 280 pounds coming at you right at your stomach. Steve Miggs was going to throw up earlier, but I think Jeremy might have wanted to throw up right there.
Yeah, it'll burst your appendix.
Flex going to his corner. Eric Wright with the blind tag. Now they're working on that midsection of Jeremy that Flex definitely softened up with that shoulder.
You know, if you work the ribs over, it makes it hard to draw breath. You can't draw breath, you can't compete.
This is true. Uh-oh.
Good old-fashioned double team.
Cool heels takes both of them to get Jeremy Blanchard over. Richardson's here, almost going for a cover. I'm pretty sure that's not a legal choke.
He has until 5. Milk the count until 4.
I mean, you're right. 4 is legal, 5 is illegal. And Richardson's here will go 4 7/8, that's for sure.
Elbow went away at Jeremy Blanchard now. Jeremy counters with a jawbreaker.
Richardson's here, probably did not see that coming. Here comes Hammer, maybe. I don't know. Jeremy needs to find a tag, and Hammer's ready for it.
And comes
In
Malcolm
Malcolm
Flex.
Here comes Hammerstone. Back elbow by Hammer. Clothesline by Hammer. Duck under. Belly to belly. Big overhead throw by Hammerstone.
That is a lot of man to throw.
Eric gets one. Richardson Sear gets one as well. Hammer clearing house. Oh, I thought he had the ref. Oh, God.
Do it.
He was a little bit carried away right there.
I wanted to see it.
That would have been an. Oh, man. Double A spine buster right there by Flex. 1, 2, 3. Oh, only a 2 count.
I thought that was going to be it.
That was a hard spine buster by Malcolm Flex. Bubba just forearm and Flex right in the face. Reversal. Drop. You're not he's trying for the half and half. Oh! Right on Bubba's head.
My God.
That's it. That's it.
He got him.
Here are your winners. Eric Wright, Richard Sincere, the Cool Heels, and the Honorable Malcolm Flex.
That is a lot of weight to come down on your own head. Blanchard seemed at a loss to what just happened.
Now I know all of you came here to see the Honorable Malcolm Flex's hand raised up. And boy, were you not disappointed. And the cool heels as well.
You tell him, Richard.
Hammer, I'm gonna tell you like this, brother. You put your hand out like a gentleman last month here at POW. Yes, and I disrespected you, but I was caught up in the moment. So tonight, I'm going to return the favor.
Malcolm Flex just decked Richard Sincere. I don't know what's going on. Eric Wright doing the smart thing and taking a powder.
So what do you say, people? You want to see Hammer be the gentleman and put his hand one more time out for the Honorable Malcolm Flex?
Can't stand sportsmanship.
There's nothing wrong with sportsmanship. Hammer's thinking about it.
Blanchard's taking exception now.
Uh-oh. You know Bubba goes from like 0 to 300 uh-oh.
No! What's this? Malcolm Flex waving him off.
Flex is not like this. Oh!
He's trotting in.
That's a 3-on-1 beatdown right there.
I am not sure what has come over the Blanchard brothers, but I gotta say I love it.
Of course you love it.
That's what he gets! That's what he gets!
I mean, one thing I've learned over the years, I've known Jeremy Blanchard and Bubba Blanchard most of my life, is you really can't trust either of those guys as far as you can throw them.
Well, looking at the size of them, you can't throw either one very far.
You see the analogy.
So it looks like one trio ends and then another begins.
I want to know when this trio became a trio.
All I know is the rest of POW is going to be in trouble.
What kind of chicanery did these guys, where did these guys meet and make this plan? And I don't know that Hammer was prepared for that whatsoever.
I'm backstage here with Cool Heels, and guys, I feel bad for you. Malcolm Flex dumped you out there in the ring. Richard, how do you feel about that?
Just hold on a moment, you glorified mic stand. Flex didn't dump us. We let go of the baggage that we no longer need to carry around. We don't need to fight for Flex to get him somewhere, to get him to the proverbial top of the mountain. Now I can just be violent as I see.
You know what? You know what? I just want to say one thing. You know who I blame for this wrecking this whole beautiful thing between Malcolm Flex and us? I blame you, Brian Zane.
Me?
I blame POW Pro Wrestling. You are the ones who started calling it Malcolm Flex and Cool Heels, like he's the lead singer of Van Halen or something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. And I hate to use a cliche. He is a cool heel. He is a cool heel. I am a cool heel. And we are cool heels. Oh, wow. So does that make me a cool heel too?
No, never. God, no. Jeez.
Okay, I'm just asking. Brian Zane backstage here at POW. Guys, Blanchard's Flex, what is the meaning of what we just saw out there?
What is the meaning of what you just saw out there? Let me tell you a story about 20 years ago when there was no pro wrestling here. It was me and my brother trying to boom, boom, bring the heartbeat back to the Northwest. And then POW Pro Wrestling starts to bring in idiots like that big bleach blonde jabroni Hammerstone over guys that we're not even on the poster. We're not even on the poster.
This is Eugene, Oregon. It's our hometown. This is Eugene, Oregon. This is Blanchard country. We made Oregon what it is. Ask around the block. We called every booker all over the nation, and we said we got this hot kid. His name's Hammerstone. Man, is he live. Man, is he something. We gave you everything you got. You yellow egg sucking dog. We made you who you are. Now they want to fly you in here, fly you in there, drop belts on you. Well, I tell you something, boy. We're the reason you're anything. We're going to take you out. There's nothing you can do about it. It's the Blanchard brothers and the man Flex, the greatest wrestler alive today.
Hammer, I took your advice, boy. I dumped those jabronis, the cool heels, and I leveled up with two kings, the kings of the Pacific Northwest, my territory. I told you when you came in here, it was me, and you've been dodging me just like every champion around the world. There's been a diamond in the rough a long time sitting here in the great state of Oregon. And I'm going to put out a little challenge of my own. Oh, yeah.
Why don't you drop that on them?
We're going to call it the Hit the Flex Challenge. So bring it on, anybody and everybody. We ain't scared out here.
Sunday, March 20th?
Yes.
Sunday, March 20th, Live and Let Dive. You know it, Mr. Zane. They're bringing in the Bash Brothers. Bash Brothers, you're trying to rip us off. We're the Blanchard Brothers. That's real original. Oh my, that's real original, boys. We'll call ourselves the Bash Brothers. It's the Blanchard Brothers. You two dip. Well, I can't say that.
Easy
now.
Okay.
There you go. Blanchards versus the Bash Brothers. Live and Let Dive, March 20th. Very highly motivated Blanchards looking to make a statement. Well, I have to say I'm not surprised by what happened with the Blanchards, mister, but I am a bit disappointed to see them turn their back on Hammerstone the way they did.
Well, you know, I think Malcolm Flex made the right choice. He joined the home team because POW Pro Wrestling Eugene, Oregon is Blanchard country.
They are making their claim for that, to be sure. Now, folks, it's time for our main event. But first, let's go back to the main event of Back From Beyond, when it was the Rumble to Regret to crown the inaugural POW Pro Wrestling Champion. And mister, it was down to the future franchise and the nice guy, Vinnie Massaro.
That's right. You could practically hear the Chariots of Fire theme playing as TITUS Alexander was the distance. TITUS Alexander, he went the distance. Sorry.
No, I mean, I will say you were surprisingly on key for that, mister. But in the end, yes, TITUS did become the new POW champion, and Vinnie Massaro's not taking that lion down, immediately challenging him to a rematch, a Sicilian Street Fight for the POW Pro Wrestling Championship. It's under Vinnie's rules, folks, and of course, a lot of the animosity and the bad blood stems from a family affair. It's Vinnie Massaro, TITUS Alexander. They've known each other for TITUS's whole life, and right now you're going to hear from TITUS's father, the legendary J.D. Bishop. I'm backstage here with the one and only Big Ugly J.D. Bishop. Now, J.D., you are a guest here tonight because the main event for this evening, it's quite a personal one for you. It's for the POW Pro Wrestling Championship, Sicilian Street Fight. Your son, TITUS Alexander, defends against your best friend of the business, Vinnie Massaro. You got to feel conflicted.
You know, honestly, very conflicted. You know, me and Vinnie have such a history together outside this business. In this business, it's everybody knows what we've done. Outside this business, my kids call him Uncle Vinnie. I was the best man at his wedding. We go beyond just friendship and outside this business and in this business, and to see where it's gone to now, it's kind of a shame.
Yeah. So how do you feel about the idea of one person winning over the other?
Well, obviously, I'm rooting for my kid. I'm rooting for TITUS.
Whoa. Hold on a second. Here's the problem that you have, Big Ugly. The problem is you need to worry about making money instead of friends in this business. I'm worried about bringing the POW Championship Wrestling title to Uncle Sal. That's what you should be worried about. Oh, how's that arm? You still clear? No, not yet? All right. Don't worry about it. Tonight, I'm going to teach your kid a lesson that you should have taught him a long time ago about losing.
Oof. Ugly, what do you got to say about that?
You know, somewhere along the line, Vinny forgot who I am and what I'm capable of. And if he can't get respect, if my kid can't beat respect into him, maybe it's time I do it myself.
Ooh, Sicilian Street Fight. It's personal, and it's coming up.
The following contest is your main event, scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit. It is a Sicilian Street Fight. Anything goes. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission. And this match is for the POW Pro Wrestling Championship. Introducing first, from Palermo, Sicily, weighing 242 pounds, the nice guy, VINNIE MASSARO.
My Nona's favorite wrestler.
My Nona?
Yep. That's Italian for grandma.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask if it's related to my Sharona.
And now introducing the POW Pro Wrestling Champion, Sacramento, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, the future franchise, TITUS ALEXANDER.
I'm not gonna lie, this kid went through hell
Yes.
to win that title.
Yes, he did. He was like, what, second in? Second or third in?
Yeah,
Third in?
I think third in. He went the distance. That's what it's all about.
Yes, it is.
POW Pro Wrestling Championship.
When you're on the top of the mountain,
So the checks are the biggest.
checks are the biggest, and the target is even bigger. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be hard for me. One is my nephew, and
The other one's Vinny.
the other one is Vinny. The other one was a groomsman in my wedding.
So a
Vinny.
little bit of context for anybody that doesn't know VINNIE MASSARO. He posted a picture the other day. Says on this is on Twitter, by the way. See, 2001 King of the Indies. VINNIE MASSARO was part of that. Other guys that were part of that match, guys like Christopher Daniels, AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson. I mean, you name it.
Yep.
Bison was there.
Low key.
Low Key was there. Vinny was part of that group
Yes.
in 2001.
And he's only gotten better.
Yes. If you don't know who he is, you will.
These were the last two in the Rumble to Regret to crown the first POW Pro Wrestling Champion. See that? I got facts too.
Oh, you,
Got facts too.
I do my homework.
Oh!
Woo-hoo! I can't lie. This kid is
No, he's something
amazing.
else. He's something else. He's trained by the best.
but again, trained by the best, who happens to be Vinny's best friend.
Right.
Like the
Right.
song says, it's a family affair.
There we go. Is that a Mary J song?
Sure.
All right. Titus chopping VINNIE MASSARO. Earlier I asked Vinny, hey, give me your weight, location, etc. And he looks at me and he goes, Sicily. And I'm the nice guy. And I'm like, what, the what?
Why are you always bugging all these wrestlers in the back,
I
man?
mean, I got to get my information.
I agree with you. That's the first thing I thought of. That's why I went silent. It's like, what are you? You're back there. They're trying to prepare for a big match, and you're in their face, just asking them all sorts of weird questions.
I mean, things popping off. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I
Well,
had
yeah,
to
they
get
are.
information.
Spilling up to the bleachers.
yeah, this is going to. This is going down to Little Italy.
Say that again?
Little Italy. Little Italy.
Little Italy.
They're up in the bleachers right now.
It's a long way to tumble down.
I don't know what Vinny just hit Titus with, but it didn't sound good from here.
No.
He hit him with a wrestling buddy. Titus all the way back down.
He's hightailing it. Told you he was a coward.
He is a coward. Wait a minute. He's my nephew.
The only way to win this match, pin or submission.
Oh!
Oh, look out.
Into the seats. This is why you pay to get a seat in the first 3 rows here at POW, because you might get a free wrestler in your,
yeah, so
your
Vinny
lap.
can sit in your seat.
I mean, it's probably not the only thing that Vinnie Massaro's stolen.
Oh, no. Come on.
Hey, what are you, a wise guy?
Yeah. What are you implying there?
Not implying.
It fell off the back of a truck. That's all you need to know.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, it was probably Uncle Sal's truck, I'm sure.
Who hasn't fell off the back of a truck?
Sounds like you two fell off the back of a turnip truck.
Oh, he.
Back in the ring they go. Titus looks like he's going to the top.
Don't worry about getting the peons to clap.
Yeah, thank you. That's mistake numero uno. Yep, see?
Vinny catching Titus.
Oh!
Overhead exploder suplex.
Exploder?
Exploder. Over easy.
That's what I had this morning.
Only 2 there.
Yeah. Like, do what Vinny says.
Don't let them rile you up, Vinny.
Yeah, he got a little emotional there, didn't he?
I will try to remain impartial myself, but I got to root for a fellow countryman, you know?
You know, Vinny's the guy where I'd love for him to come to my house and
you're
deliver
Italian?
a pizza. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm half Italian.
You're half?
On your mother's uncle side?
I'm a little bit of everything. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
What half?
Probably the bad half. Vinny taking control here of the champ, Titus Alexander.
Yeah. Drop that elbow, baby.
Big elbow by Vinnie Massaro.
I mean, come on, Titus.
Knee right into the back. Just yank back on that chin. That's the way to do it. Look at that. Picture perfect.
Just helping him crack his L2 and his L3. Everybody needs a little adjustment every now and then.
Titus trying to get something going here.
No! Just thought it was going to happen, and then, oh!
Pulled the rug right out from under him.
Vinnie Massaro has been in professional wrestling, I'm pretty sure, longer than Titus Alexander has been on Earth.
Yo, absolutely. As a matter of fact, here's a little story for you. The first time I rolled into APW into San Francisco, California.
Hayward, California,
same place, right near Oakland. Vinnie Massaro was the 19-year-old APW heavyweight champion of the world at 19 years old. And let me tell you something, that pool was deep in APW.
And that was 1992 or 3?
I can't state that. That was like 96.
I mean, you've been hitting the head a lot, so who knows?
Right.
And the first time I ever saw Vinnie Massaro happened to be on a little documentary called Beyond the Mat.
Correct. Standing in the doorway.
Yep. And I met him later. And I understood what Vinnie Massaro was all about.
Oh. I'm not going to lie to you. He's the roughest guy I've ever been in the ring with. He doesn't look, I tell you, they say he doesn't look much. Get in the ring with him and you will change your tune real fast. He is the hardest hitting guy I've ever been in the ring with.
Yes, he is the innovator. They thought that that Tommy Dreamer and those guys were the innovator of violence, but
no.
Vinny was the innovator of all kinds of moves back in those days.
Listen, that Beyond the Mat, that move that Michael Mata stole, and then the guy in the back said, I'm going to steal that one, that was Vinny's move that they stole from him originally.
Yep. Back then, Vinny called it the Pink Panther. They call it an air raid crash now, but Vinny invented it.
Trading rights.
Oh! Good defense.
Titus, super kick. Vinny's still on his feet, though.
No. Vinny's not ready yet.
Oh my God!
Oh, yeah! Oh! Yeah!
Completely turns him inside out.
Oh! Good God Almighty!
He turned him inside out.
Yeah, baby.
He turned him inside out so hard, it was like he hooked Titus by the head.
What do you need, baby? I got you. What do you need? Vinny's over here asking for something.
This is no DQ.
He's
Anything
been wrestling for
goes.
7 minutes. He probably
I'll
needs
say-
water.
I'll say that there could be something underneath the table.
I mean, Funny Bone found some stuff, so
Yeah.
Vinny found some stuff.
Oh. It's a Sicilian street fight, so there's going to be tables.
Yeah, big
Get
tables.
the tables.
Taking it back to the old country.
Yep.
Vinny gonna have some gabagoo.
A gabagoo. It's a gabagoo.
Gonna have a little bit of some ravioli, some lasagna.
Oh, way to be stereotypical there. I mean,
I was in Italy less than 2 months ago.
Sure you were.
Oh, you should have told me I would hook you up with some family.
I don't want to be hooked up with your family. Uh-oh.
Nope.
Vinny set that table up, getting ready for Sunday dinner.
I will give it to Titus. This dude has the heart of a champion. He does not back down or lay down for nobody.
Which is why he's the POW
When you rewind that and
champion.
hear what you just said,
What?
the heart of a champion.
Hey,
Oh!
I give credit where credit's due.
All right, you give the devil his due.
Hey, that's somebody else, Beauty.
Yeah, you're right.
Vinny going to the first rope, middle
Second rope. Go to the top rope. Oh.
Got Titus
Oh.
going for a choke slam possibly.
Oh, yes. Please. No.
Nope. Titus blocking it.
Nice
Hooking that
block.
rope, that's smart.
Yeah, that was great. Can't go anywhere when you're hooked around that rope.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Going up to no man's land.
Actually, Vinny might. No, you can't. Don't do this.
Oh,
no! I mean, you kind of knew that was coming. The lever, it was weird that it didn't seem like he had enough room to do that.
He went through that table head first.
Yeah, he did. He's going to start talking like me and forget people you've already watched wrestle.
From 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
1, 2, oh!
Somehow kicks
You know
out.
why? Because he's got a heart of a champion.
That's right. I'm going to print that on a T-shirt.
He kicked out of that like he got struck by lightning.
He's going to start giving me residuals.
Residuals.
Same thing as royalties, right?
Yeah, that's right. Then he not letting it get him flustered, though. He's just whacking with that other piece of the table.
I would.
Funny Bone would.
Take that leg off and beat him with it.
What else is under?
There's.
Why do we put stuff like that under the table?
I have no idea. I guess storage is bad, or is that an urn?
I know we don't have a lot of room here in this building.
The closets are locked. What do you expect?
Is that a chamber pot?
I don't. What is that? Is it a spittoon?
Oh, it's like because the Harlem Globetrotters were here. Oh.
Globetrotters, they never had that in their
He
bucket.
almost drilled that girl with the bucket.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are tacks, and like the Globetrotters don't throw tacks at people. That's not what they do. But Vinny's
gonna go to hell in a bucket.
Vinny taking it to the second rope, going to the top.
This is gonna hurt.
Setting Titus up from way downtown. Titus signed the contract, and I'm sure he thought about this. Uh-oh, Titus slipping underneath.
Oh, you like this, because...
Oh, right on the back of Vinnie Massaro.
You've been cheering for Titus the whole time. You've been one-sided this whole match. Oh,
only a 2 count.
Thanks. 2.
You can see the tack sticking out of Vinny.
Thank you. Look at that. Oh.
Vinny can pull some tacks out and put a Pat Benatar poster on his wall.
Oh, there it is.
Pat Benatar.
Pat Benatar.
We were doing
you know why?
references.
Love is a battlefield, baby.
Exactly.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's my brother. Hang on.
Bubba Blanchard.
The Blanchard brothers and Malcolm Flex taking it to Titus.
And here comes Big Ugly.
It is breaking down. Oh, don't turn your back. Oh,
Ugly
gosh.
snatching Flex by the hair. Ugly sticking up for his son, Titus. Titus in the ring. roaring elbow.
He caught him full on.
Oh man.
Wraps part of the remains of that table around him. He's got him in a sleeper.
He's got him in a rear naked choke.
Ugly trying to get in the ring.
Bubba Blanchard holding Ugly away from it. Vinny showing Ugly what he's doing to Titus.
They're making him watch.
Titus reaching out for his dad, tapping out.
And we've got a new champ.
Here is your winner and new Pro Wrestling Champion, the nice guy, VINNIE MASSARO.
Hey, who says nice guys finish last, huh?
Of course you said that.
Stugats over here, huh?
So Vinny lined himself up with the Blanchards and Flex. Flex putting the boots to Ugly after everything that Jeremy said about being best friends with Ugly for years. They leave Ugly and Titus Lang, the Blanchard brothers, Flex and Vinnie Massaro standing tall here at POW Pro Wrestling. Vinny, your new POW Pro Wrestling champion. It was a Sicilian street fight. I guess, as they say, by hook or by crook.
That's right.
And by crook, I mean the Blanchards.
Win if you can, lose if you must. But always what?
I don't know what.
Always cheat.
And there they are. The crowd is not happy.
Disrespectful.
The Blanchards turn their back on their best friend and nephew. Blanchards also turning their back on Eugene just to hitch their wagon to Vinnie Massaro because he is the new POW Pro Wrestling champion. I don't know, Jonas. I do not know.
I love it. I love it. We got a respectable champ, plagued by some respectable men.
Respectable. Jeez. I would probably use that term very, very loosely.
The future of POW Pro Wrestling is in great hands.
And there they are. I mean, Titus, it's got to be tough. You win the title last month, you lose it this month. I mean, it wasn't like it was just you and Vinny. There was a whole lot going on.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable that family would turn your back on like that. Like, I've known those guys since I was 6 years old, and they do that to me. Unbelievable.
Ugly?
You want to say it's unbelievable? And I know you got this three-way dance coming up next month, and more power to you. But I'm going to tell you something right now, son. What they did to us will not go unpunished. You need to get in this fight. You need to grow a set of balls, and we got to take care of business. I don't care what else is going to happen, but Vinnie Massaro and his little cronies are going to pay. Not just because what they did to me, not just because what they did to you, just for the simple fact that he turned his back on everything we're about. So I don't care if it's next month, next year, or whenever the hell it is. I'm going to take Vinnie Massaro out. And if you think I'm lying, if you think I'm joking, not only are you crazy, you must be stupid.
Next month, Sunday, March 20th, Live and Let Dive. Titus, you got to get it back. All right, I'm here with the new POW Pro Wrestling champion, the nice guy, Vinnie Massaro. Vinny, thoughts?
Dude. Uncle Sal is happy once again. The title is coming back to the Massaro family. Welcome, the Massaro family. Look at these guys. Do you think I'm ever losing this title with these guys behind me? It's never going to happen. Big Ugly, TITUS ALEXANDER, you have no idea who you're messing with. The Massaro family rules above everybody.
Vinny, you have a 6-person tag coming up. Your title versus Keita Murray for the Without a Cause title versus Sonico for the DOA heavyweight title. So, I mean, what? I'm just
DOA?
DOA? Yeah.
What? What's DOA? I don't even know what that is. Listen to me.
No, I'm not.
Listen to me. POW! POW. POW Championship Wrestling. I am the champion. I don't care who's going to be there. I don't care. Keita Murray. I don't care. Sonico. All I can guarantee is one thing. I am not losing this championship. Am I losing this championship?
No.
Not alive!
No. Not at all. No.
Never.
Do you have any other questions?
No, I'm
Ladies and gentlemen, the era of the Massaro family has begun.
Oh, yes. It only took 15 years, but Uncle Sal is proud. Uncle Sal is proud.
He's doing great, by the way.
I hope
you gotta see him. He's tan.
I can't wait.
He has a house in Palermo. Man, he looks so good. I can't believe. Mamma mia. Uncle Sal. Si un fatise, come sta?
It's Brian Zane backstage here at POW Pro Wrestling, joined by your boy Hammer, Hammerstone. Now, Hammer, Saturday, April 23rd, West Coast WrestleFest is going to be a huge show here at Mac Court. Big match for you. #1 contenders match against Malcolm Flex. And hey, you ought to like this. The Blanchard brothers, your former friends, they're banned from ringside.
You know, I was really looking forward to POW Pro Wrestling coming back. I was really excited, Brian. I really loved it here. This is one of the funnest places I got to go. But ever since I've been back, it's been Flex, then the Cool Heels ganging up on me. Then it was Flex and the Blanchards ganging up on me. And now it's Flex. The Blanchards are banned from ringside. See, I'm ready to start having a good time again, Brian. I'm ready to start enjoying myself here. I'm ready to start winning title belts. And I guess what I got to do is finally get through Flex once and for all. If the Cool Heels aren't going to be there, if the Blanchards aren't going to be there, if it's a one-on-one with your boy Hammerstone, Flex, I got bad news for you. I got a couple months worth of frustration to take out, and it's all going to be on your ass.
All right, it's going to be a beefy, big boy battle to be sure. The rematch we're looking forward to. Hammer's looking to have some fun. Wow, Mr. April 23rd, the West Coast WrestleFest. It's going to be a night to remember as West Coast Pro Wrestling and POW Pro Wrestling unite as one for one night only, and what's sure to be a fantastic event.
It's going to rock the MacArthur Court. It will be an event that Eugene has never seen before.
That's right, but folks, let's talk about that main event, what we just saw. Vinnie Massaro becoming the new POW champion with the help of the Blanchard brothers, as if those guys hadn't caused enough trouble tonight. And now you've got this whole conglomeration, the Massaro family, seemingly back in full force.
I love to see a family together. It brings a tear to my eye as the the plan unfolded.
Well,
and we saw the Massaro family come together.
Yeah, at what cost, though, with the relationship with the Massaros and, of course, Big Ugly and his family? Well, folks, next week is going to be a big match because we're going to find out who the next challenger for Vinnie Massaro and the POW title is going to be. It's a big, beefy battle as Juicy Finau takes on Calvin Tankman in a #1 contenders match.
And we also have Pax Americana, the Doc Chic, and Envion taking on Derek Drexler and the big boy Dr. Cleaver.
The action's always exciting every Monday here on Wrestling with Regret when POW Pro Wrestling bursts through your screens. You're going to see that next week, folks. But until then, for Mr. Ooh La La, I'm Brian Zane, and we'll see you next time.